Hello, everybody. We're doing something a little different today as Modern Horizons 3 just released on Magic Online, and I'm going to jump into a sealed league. So I generally do one of these at the start of every new format just to kind of get a handle on things. I haven't a good idea of what cards are in the set, but even so, that's a lot of twisted landscapes. World? Some moto bug or something? Why did I open 8 of these? Oh, that's interesting. All right. So yeah, we're gonna build our sealed pool, and I think this league's 5 matches. We'll see how we do. Obviously, sealed a little less focused on synergy and more just on individual card power. So we'll see how that goes for us. So what I like to do first is sort of look at all of my colors and see which cards sort of draw me towards that color. You know, like Rose Caught Knight here is perfectly good playable, but it's not the sort of thing that makes you go, wow, I want to be in white. So let's see, what is this? You may sacrifice a non-token white creature until end of turn. Your life total can't change. Ugh, that does not seem like a particularly good limited card. I guess it's kind of cool that you can do it while you have no mana, but I don't know about that one. We're mode 4 for Vigilance. Whenever a modified creature dies, manifest top guide. That could be good if we get there on the manifest part. This is, or on the modified part. Rather. This is pretty sick. It's a decent stat line to begin with, and then you get value whenever your stuff dies. It's not bad. We got the Energy Tapper, which is definitely playable, but nothing special. Same thing with the Rhino here. Inspiring Inventor, yeah. Wing it, alright. Exborn Unicorn. Dog Umbra, which is pretty good. It's a pacifism for the most part. Some people use it for other things. Alright, so our white's looking a little weak so far, though we haven't gotten to the multicolor yet. We'll get there in a sec. Petrifying Meddler. Has a spell. Have a thing. That does not seem super good. Reform's funny. Deep Analysis. Harbinger of Disease. Oh, we got some pretty poor rares so far. I do like Serum Visionary. I'm not sure it's necessarily drawing me into the color. Triple Electrozoa. Okay. Utter Insignificance is okay. Royal Cartographer is also okay. This is a Bestow. I guess Prowess. My blue is looking pretty mediocre. Kirk, Son of Yawgmoth. 2/2 lifelink for 1,000,000 mana. I don't think this is going to be very good and limited either. That's 3 rares so far we've seen that don't seem very good. A little unfortunate. Glare of Malice. Each opponent sacks a creature or planeswalker with the greatest power. With the greatest mana. Alright, I mean, it's a removal that you can sometimes cast for free. That seems fine. Well, the Profane's actually insane. Because it's also a land. All these land flip cards are kind of great, honestly. Skewless Sentry. Menace. Menace Battlefield. No, it's whatever. Breathe Your Last. Okay, we have 2 Breathe Your Last. So we have some good removal in black, which is useful in sealed most of the time. You want to be able to kill your opponent's stuff. Tommy. A card draw. Ripples. Doesn't seem great. Well, maybe Ripples is okay. I don't really know. Marionette Apprentice. Very good card, but not quite good enough for this. Grave Dig. Entwine. Oh, this is a Grave Digger. Literally, but better. Okay, cool. Lethal Takedown. Sack a creature. Or sacrifice a modified creature. Interesting. Okay. Alright, I like our black so far. So, not bad. Alright, we got the Meteoric Mace. I don't think this card is particularly playable. Pinnacle Monk, again, all the land flip cards are pretty sick. This card's pretty bad. Sundering Eruption, I guess, is one of the weaker ones, though it's still okay. Molten Gatekeeper, when you have creatures enter, it deals 1 damage. That's just fine. Charge Bug. Hardy Thrasher. Non-creature spells you cast from exile have Convoke. In your combat main phase, you may discard. If you do exile top 2, choose 1, play it. That card seems solid. Bank Flames, good piece of removal. This is pretty weak. Galvanic Discharge. Get 3. Oh yeah, this is Lightning Bolt. Yeah, Lightning Bolt. Oh, I have triple Lightning Bolt. Okay, so our red's looking pretty nice as well. Alright, Nyxborn Hydra is in the good mana sink. Disciple of Freyles. What is this card? Sacrifice another creature, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so this one's another medium one. Flare of Cultivation. Playable, but not great. Ewit. I like this one a lot. Malevolent Rumble is whatever. Scale. Horrific Assault is pretty good. So red and black are looking the strongest, but let's see what we have in the multicolor, because that will potentially change things. Suppression Ray is alright. Emissary of Soulfire. Get a bunch of energy, put an exalted counter on a creature you control, activate as a sorcery. Okay. This card's pretty good. Riddle Gate a Gargoyle. 2/2 flyer, makes 3 energy. I don't know if these are quite good enough to draw me into the color combo, but they are strong. Undo Not Master. 4 mana, lifelink. When a modified creature dies, put the counters on, then it puts counters. This card's pretty good too. Is it Generatorium? Only really good if we're going really heavy energy. And I don't think that's going to happen, so I'm not too interested in that one. Blood-Soaked Insight, almost guaranteed getting in there. Titan's Vanguard. When you cast this spell, and whenever it attacks, put a counter on each colorless creature you control. It's 5/5. And Withering Chrysalis. This one's quite good. This one's okay. A green splash isn't out of the question, right? We have 800 Twisted Landscapes. So these are definitely in the cards, I would say. I don't care about Kudo, and Planar Genesis is just okay. We have a couple of colorless cards over here as well. They're not actually colorless, I guess. Ooh, a Jet Medallion. Alright, so we have a Drownyard Lurker, 7 mana, 7/7 Vigilance. When you cast or cycle it, you make an 0/1. It cycles for 2 and a blue. Okay. Twisted Riddle Keeper, emerge for 5, a colorless and a blue. When you cast a spell, tap 2 permanents and stun them. These are both solid, but I don't think they're quite enough to pull us into blue here. So I think this deck is pretty straightforward to build, at least decide colors of. I think I'm going to cut all this, and we'll go with this color combination because our lands are just obscene in this color combination. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 Twisted Landscapes. And a Sheltering Landscape, which we could play, but I don't think we'll need it. Also, Spymaster's Vault. What is this one? Next tab, unless you control Swamp, target creature connives X, whereas some other creatures. We'll probably play this. I mean, why not? Kind of free value. Cool looking Swamp. Alright, let me get the lands out of here for the moment. Okay, so now we've decided which colors we want to play. So now what I'm going to do is pull down all of the playable cards that I think are playable in this color combination. And then we'll make a curve and then start to decide some cuts. Alright, so let's do that now. I don't think Krook is especially playable. At its baseline, it's a 4 mana 2/2 lifelink. Then it can sometimes grow and sometimes it gives me some discounts, but I don't think that's good enough. You guys alright? Kami maybe. Not sure about this card. I might try it out. It is obviously potentially going to deck you, but being able to pay a life or 3 life and a mana to just draw a card every turn could be good. I like Marion Apprentice, Gravedig, and then Lethal Takedown. It kind of depends on what kind of creatures we end up with. You can sack little Eldrazi guys, so that could be nice. But I don't want the Simulacrum. I don't think that card's quite good enough. So 1/3 Menace. If you pay some energy, another creature gets +1/+1 Menace. Seems pretty aggressive. It's maybe playable, but probably won't get there. This one's okay. Let's say non-token. No, it's just any creature. Okay, so that's kind of nice. Sundering Eruption I'll probably play just because it is a land spell. I don't like these ones. The Hydra is interesting because it's a good mana sink, but it does take double green potentially. But our mana should be pretty sick with all these Twisted Landscapes. I don't mind that. This, again, land spells are just great. This ramps you. I mean, I'm never playing this for the alternative cost, I don't imagine, but we'll have to consider if we want to play it for the base cost. Pollution Witness seems solid. Basking, what is this? 2 mana, 2/2 Devoid, adapt. When armor counters are put on it, you make a dude. Awesome 2-drop, and this is okay as well. And I believe that's all of it. Now we do get to play around with our land count a little bit from, you know, a usual sealed pool because we have 2, 3, 4, 5 cards that count as lands or spells. It's going to be an interesting little puzzle in this format, I think, is trying to build mana bases because of that. That said, I think I want to count Fel the Profane as a spell because I'd usually rather cast that one. Same with Bridgeworks Battle. But these three, I think, are fine as just like lands that will sometimes be spells rather than spells that'll sometimes be lands, which is how I would count these. So I can pretty much count these as lands, I think. Oh, there's one more here as well. This is also one I'd like to cast, usually. So I just add these to the land pile for now. Our lands are going to be kind of weird. We'll count these as spells, which means, you know, effectively, yeah, we're going to have like 20 mana sources or so, but that's fine, I think. All right. Let's group separately here. And we don't have that many creatures, huh? Sort by mana value, maybe. They're probably not going to be wanting cutting too many creatures. Marion Apprentice seems sweet. Party Thrasher seems really good as well. This guy I wasn't excited about. I'm going to probably look to cut it. Root Scale seems solid. Evolution Witness. This can only return permanents, which is worth noting, but probably still okay. This isn't that good because I don't have that many creatures, so this could actually maybe be a cut as well. It's Kami. I think a 1 mana or 3 mana 1/3 Death Touch that you can sometimes just play this ability is fine. I'm not gonna have a lot of card draw, in fact, none really. So I'm not activating something cheap very often, but I think it's still an okay body. This seems fine. This seems fine. This all seems solid. How are we winning the game, eh? Like these Nyxborn Hydras and Titan's Vanguard and stuff? Guess so. Alright, now here we got... I don't know if we need this one. We have so much good removal. I don't think we need this one. We don't really have good creatures to sack to it. I don't think I care about Flare all that much either. Cultivation, that is. Alright, these are all just excellent removal spells. Although the Bridgeworks Battle is a little bit worse because I don't have that many creatures, but it's still just good. This is a little bit iffy. This is good. This is iffy, but I kind of want to try it. Oh, Gravedig's a creature. Okay, okay. That seems like a thing. There's another fight card. Definitely want my 3 basically lightning bolts here. I don't want these lethal takedowns, I don't think. We have a lot of removal as is, and I mean, yes, they're good with the Eldrazi spawn, but there's definitely times where I might not be able to do anything interesting with that card, so I think I'm going to have plenty like this. Which I guess puts us on 17 here, or 23 rather, which means 17 lands. This looks like a fine deck. I didn't get like a really bomby rare, which is a bit of a shame. There's not a thread that we can stick and be like, look, I win the game now. We're going to have to kind of get there with a pile of idiots and just hope for the best. So these are all the questionable cards. Like I said, I want to try Ripples, so I'm going to play that one. Put a permanent into your hand, put the rest in the graveyard. I don't know about that one. I want to play something else instead. I could play Flare as just a way to ramp up. I don't want Simulacrum. 7 more cards in your graveyard. Maybe this card is playable. Guess I'm going to be playing Ripples of Undeath. The 2/2 flyer baseline. That's pretty tough. These charge bug guy. I play one of these colorless cards. It's just like a huge threat. 8 mana, 5/5. Oh, this is a flyer, I guess, but still. Doesn't seem particularly playable. 7 mana, 7/7 vigilance. That makes a dude that it can't cycle. Not stoked about it. We have the Blood-Soaked Insight as a way to get some value. Just double checking the other colors, see if there's anything super impactful that we could be playing on a splash maybe, but just really didn't get a bomby rare. A lot of kind of mediocre ones here. But at least we have ways to remove our opponent's rares, so I guess that's something, huh? Yeah, none of this seems great. I don't think I want a 7 mana, 7/7 vigilance. That does not seem like... We have 2 Nyxborn Hydras. It's a good way to sink mana already. Alright, we'll give this a shot. So now let's combine. Alright, and then we're gonna play... God, this mana base is gonna be wild. So this, all as mana sources that can do other things sometimes. I have to think about this one, because I actually am going to end up on boards where I don't have a swamp in play often. 15 Twisted Landscapes. Obviously, we'll play our cool foil swamp, because why not? I get to add 4 more lands? Okay. I mean, this is nice. Need some basics, though, in the deck. Guess I have 1 off of the swamp there. So if we go 1/1/1, I mean, these all make any color, but they also make colorless. Wish I got a cool colorless card. Maybe I don't play every Twisted Landscape. It's like kind of a lot of them. So, let's see. This is a dual land, right? Got 1 of each. I do have a lot of double black, so I need to make sure I have access to that. And I do have some double green up here. So having access to 2 forests and 2 swamps seems kind of relevant. I like this art. It's pretty cool. Yeah, 2, 1, 2. And we just accept that we're going to be Twisted Landscaping some amount of the time. Sizing 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 5 basics, so not every one of these can fetch a basic, but I think that's okay. Do I want I still am not sure about this card, especially if we have so many non-permanent cards. This could miss some amount of time. If this misses, oh man, you are really sad if this misses. Like, just not a much better card to put in unless I just want a stupid expensive card. But I have a couple of stupid expensive cards as is. I could play Flare of Malice, but it's not great. Suck like a Marionette Apprentice to it if I need to. I could play a Lethal Takedown also. Again, it's good with the Eldrazi spawns. I could play the Bug, I guess. It's like fine for this thing. Maybe I'll play the stupid Gatekeeper. It's not great. But I don't know. I'm just not convinced by this Rumble card. Alright. This is weird. A lot of Twisted Landscapes. But this is what we're going to go with. Let's see how it goes. I'll see you in match number 1. After thinking about it for another minute, I am going to try to play the dragon. With all these Twisted Landscapes, threshold should be a bit more achievable. I mean, a 5/5 flyer is pretty good. So we'll give that a go. Okay, one more update. Playing this double red card and there's Pinnacle Monk as well makes me realize I probably need a second mountain. I actually don't have a way to generate double red at the moment, so I need to either cut one of the landscapes or the Spymaster's Vault for a mountain. And maybe I cut this. X. It's like when I play a removal spell, I can get 2 more mana to connive one most of the time. This doesn't seem that great. Just add a mountain to the deck. Alright. Hopefully that's the last update. I'll see you in the first round. Alright, here we go. We're on the draw. We got 2 Twisted Landscapes and a Blood-Soaked Insight for lands. That feels fine. Let's go ahead and keep. So we'll probably fetch a swamp first, and then we'll figure it out from there. I imagine I'll be playing this land here. Go landscape, play. I can also cycle these if we need to at some point. Obviously not like in this game because we're a little short on lands, but it's kind of nice that we have the option. I guess I'm gonna have to decide if I want to play the Apprentice on 2 or do something else here. Go ahead and sack, get a swamp. I guess playing Evolution Witness on 3 isn't really that important. I can play this on tapped if I need to. Wait, no, this is a tapped land? Oh, I should have played this on 1, maybe? Yeah, I should have played this on 1. Oops. I forgot this was a dual and not a single land, so. That's on me a little bit, but it's okay. We'll play the landscape, play this thing, go on 1. And yeah, we're going to be a little bit behind. Okay, though. Could Gravedigg if I really wanted to as just a 2/2. I don't know how useful that'll be here. We'll see what our opponent does. 2/2 fly, or flying if it has modified and this has persist. Alright, that card's annoying. Is this exile? Does that stop persist? I actually don't know. Okay. I'm gonna play this as a land. And probably end up sacking this for green here and just chill. If they enhance that thing somehow, then we'll worry about killing it. Right now, I'm not that concerned about just 2/2. Oh, they're playing the Ogmoth. Alright, well. We'll see how it does for them. I'm gonna kill it. Grab a forest. And I prefer not to play Felder Profane as a land. Here we go. Alright, that's a basic. That's good. So, which thing do I kill it with is the question. Fanged Flames is the most, it deals damage rather than killing straight up. But it's also the cheapest. These are both instants. I think I'll just use Felder Profane. Just to use my mana a little bit more efficiently. I still have all hard removal if I need it. So, although this thing's only a 2/2. It's tough thing to say. I might regret this, but I want to be mana efficient here, so I'm going to do it this way. Am I? Am I really? Yeah, I am. Alright. 4. Kill that. And this is exactly what I'm talking about with this thing in sealed. Like, they just paid 6 life for it, and it did absolutely nothing for them except eat a removal spell. That does not seem like a good deal. And I could have removed it for even less mana and just, obviously we talked about that. It lined up the way it did, but all right. Attacking me. Probably just take it, honestly. I can just attack back, because I'll probably be able to kill whatever they play next. 2/3 tapper, yeah, we'll kill that one. Be nice to draw a land here again, honestly. Okay, that works. So now I can play Evolution Witness plus Fanged Flames. Evolution Witness doesn't have anything to get back yet, but that's okay. So let's play. Kill this. This is why I want to keep the cheaper spell in hand. Better turn here. Attack. Witness. This can only return permanents, which is a lot worse, but I can always get back a Twisted Landscape if I need to. It's not the worst thing ever. Next turn, I'm probably just playing this. Start growing my servo here. Kind of interesting. Unless they play something I absolutely need to kill. I just have to breathe your last for that. I don't think I can return Fel the Profane with this, can I? Does this count as a permanent card in the graveyard? I actually don't know. If I can, that's kind of sick. Wither and Bloom it. Fair enough. Gives me some to Grave Dig, which is fine. Yeah, I mean, they can buff up their thing here, but now they've paid 6 life for that, and like they're kind of losing this race if they attack here. And if they don't, I'm perfectly happy to play my Titan's Vanguard. I think I'll play this landscape. Let's play it. And let's go 1, 2, 8, 4, 5. Yield to that trigger. Now we'll see if they kill this or not. I can obviously kill it to get past it. But maybe I don't even have to. Probably will sack this Twisted Landscape. I think just go pick up another black, honestly. Even though I already have 2, that still seems good. I can pick up another green or red if I really need to off the other one. Alright, I mean, they have a few more cards in hand, but I feel like we're in somewhat commanding position here. They kill the Vanguard, it's a little annoying, but I can Grave Dig. A second Gargoyle. Got it. Alright, let's sack this for a swamp. Oh, there's the dragon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not bad. So I can attack with the Vanguard plus the Servo. If they double block the Vanguard, I'll just kill something with Breathe Your Last. That feels fine. If they trade something for the Servo, I think I'm happy with enough with that. Okay. I see. Okay. That's fine. Well, I guess we'll be grave digging that, probably. I could also just play the Fledgling Dragon. It's kind of huge. Alright. Sacking my creature. I'm not attacking, but that's okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I guess I may as well just play the 5/5 flyer now. And I think I will sack the landscape again, so tapped. It says fire breathing, but I'll probably still just go ahead and get a green if I end up... Well, I'm never getting Evolution Witness back with this Grave Dig, am I? That seems pretty unlikely. But I guess I could see it, because I can Evolution Witness to then get something else back, so a little bit of value. It's worth it. Attack Rhino, proliferate, and make sure you make their other one a 4/4, not too worried about that. Extra energy as well. They get an energy. Or what they played that made energy, but sure. Sack this, grab a forest. Non-flyers can't block. Not that useful, but that's okay. Yeah, I think I just attack here. If they go for the double block, we'll kill the 4/4. Get the 1/1 for free. Seems fine. That. 3. All right. And I think I'll play this as a land. Doesn't seem like the blocking mode is going to be that relevant, is it? I'm going to go Grave Dig, grab Evolution Witness, then Evolution Witness something else back next turn. Feels worth it. Cast. Just target player. Oh, target player creates token. Weird. Okay. I guess so this can't get countered by graveyard shenanigans or something. 4. I effectively paid 3 life for a zombie, which I think is fine. Alright. This thing does some stuff. Get some energy. At the beginning of combat, you can pay 2 to either make it big or make your other creatures big. It's only in your turn, though. Like, growing their other stuff doesn't do anything, and then they're just gonna have to trade this for the fledgling dragons, so not too worried here. Oh. Does it just win? If I slam this on the dragon, I attack for what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just attack for 10? Yeah, that seems okay. Could put on a ground guy instead. Attack for 7 on the ground, 5 in the air. But I think I'll just go all in on the dragon here. It seems fine. Stow here. 1, 5. Done. Glad I played the extra land there. Alright. Attack them for 10 trample flying. Lample, as they call it in the biz. Could attack with the other stuff, but that doesn't seem worth it. Alright, go to 1. mean, they can make this thing into a lifelinker if they want, but that's really not going to do enough. Because I should have attacked with the other stuff, maybe. I don't know, I still have the Marionette Master. Nah. I think we're okay, but we'll see. We'll see. They could turn this around somehow. Who knows? All right, Lifelink Vigilance. They're going to go back up to 5. Go to 13. Not a huge deal. And what do they have as their last 2 cards is the question. Cargos are annoying. Can you remove my 10/10 Flample? Because without that, it's over. All right. Playing against white-black modify stuff with some removal. I don't think I really have much in my sideboard that I would care about anyway. Didn't seem like they had stuff that I need lethal takedown for, especially. Yeah, I don't really think we have a whole lot of sideboards, so let's just go ahead and run it back. On the draw again here. 3 lands is solid, though. A little early for the dragon, but that's okay. Lead on the Basking Brood scale, I suppose. I just drew a forest. Interesting. So now I can... I'm still going to play a landscape and sack it. I just won't sack it for green anymore. Now we'll sack it for black, I guess. That way I should be able to curve 2/3 here. Which is kind of nice. If they want to kill my Brood Scale, then okay. I can live with that. Also nice that Adapt is instant speed, right? So they play a 2/2 here, I can just attack and they can't really block. Fired in the... Sure. Curious which mode they'll choose. Servo, okay. I can live with that. So many landscapes. All right, let's go landscape. Play this thing. Get a nice solid blocker down. Next turn, we'll probably look to sack some landscapes and just level up the Brood Scale. Then try to play Titan's Vanguard after that. We're doing it. All right. I didn't draw a removal spell this time, so it's going to be stronger for sure, but I still have a Death Toucher. And our deck has a lot of removal. Ugh. The umpteenth Twisted Landscape, not quite as good. All right. I want to attack. Not really. Some landscapes. Probably sack them both for red so I can play the dragon if I need to. It's the turn here. I mean, when this thing's in play, it's a little bit scary, but I'll still find removal for it eventually. Not that worried. You obviously can play some things at a discount like that. Oh, they just paid full mana for it anyway. All right. Let's adapt. Yes, I'd like the ability. Sack. Mountain. sack or a mountain. Some good thinning out of that as well. A second Nyxborn Hydra. Guess I hadn't considered that I would need double green as well, but that's fine. I think I have to play this guy, just make something big. Worry about getting the Hydras down in a minute. This is probably going to get killed, but I'll get some counters out of it. Alright, and I get another spawn. That's kind of sick. I didn't even consider that combo, but it's pretty decent. Pass. I already played a land. So next turn we'll probably go Dragon, which is obviously not especially powerful without the Threshold, but then we can start sacking some more landscapes. Get my Hydras online, and we'll go from there. I am almost out of basics. I have the last 2 left. I do want to get these sacked, though, for the Dragon's Threshold to get going. I imagine they're going to kill this Vanguard. It'd be a little weird if they didn't, but it still did some good stuff for us. 2 counters on, made another little drowsy spawn. All decent. All right, opponent, what you got? Oh, they're just adapting? All right, you have a 6/6, sure. I guess I can block my 5/5, kind of. This thing puts a counter on itself as well. All right, I mean, at least they're on 12. They do have this thing with lifelink, but... Let's see what happens here. If they attack with a 6/6, I probably just trade my Death Toucher for it. Feels a little greedy to do anything else. The Kirk still isn't that scary for a bit. Probably about to be a 4/4 if I had to guess, but... Alright, let's draw for turn. How's this one work? When enters the battlefield... Oh, I can't actually cast this ever, can I? I should not be playing this card. I literally can't cast it. Huh. Well, awkward. It does make a green mana, though, which I guess is fine. Alright, do I attack with the Titan's Vanguard? They'll probably kill it before combat, but I think I will. There's not really any scenario in which it goes that wrong. Let's go to combat, see what they do. I guess I could have Nyxborn Hydra now with this as an untapped source. I didn't think about that, but it feels like they're going to do something, so I don't think I want to. I'll just play this tapped, sack this probably, and play my fledgling guy here. Okay, yes. Just have a 5/5 now. Happy enough to make this trade, I think. Oh, interesting. They're going to offer to let me kill the 3/3 instead. No, I think I'd rather just kill the 6/6. Suppose this gets them free life, maybe, is the idea. It's interesting, actually. But I think the 6/6 is scarier. Although, if they have like some kind of trick or something where they can give it plus something, I'll order it this way, it's fine. It's an interesting way to block. I don't hate it. Alright, so I guess this can come in untapped, but this comes in untapped as well, so I don't need to be doing all that. So let's go dragon. 1, 2, 4. Go this tapped. Pass. I guess I'll sack the landscape for a swamp at this point. Target creature. Oh, they're just going to kill my fly. Sure, that's fine. They didn't want to kill my 6/6. That's interesting. I guess they were keeping it up in case I had a combat trick or something. Just sensible enough. Rhino proliferating or shielding. Either way is fine. Build counter on that. Yeah, makes sense. Refurbished familiar. Get a counter. Yep. Build counter is slightly annoying, I will say. I have to discard a card. I guess I'm just discarding the landscape. Oh. All right, let's sack this for a swamp. Marionette Apprentice is fine, but for now I want to make a 9/9 Trampler, probably. I could put on Death Toucher, it's kind of cute. Stupid Kirk, though, with their shield counter is actually a bit of a problem. So if I put on here, it's a 9/9. They block it with this, they have to put 5 other power in front of it. So I would trade it for 2 things, plus eat the shield counter, potentially. Well, I guess it's only going to be 1 thing, plus trading the shield counter, right? Slightly annoying. I put on the Kami. Becomes a 7 toughness creature. So they go and go Kirk plus Proud Pack Rhino on it. I get to eat the Rhino and eat the shield. So it's kind of the same thing. Guess this is better on defense. But it also hits harder. But they're probably going to block, right? Most likely. Yeah, I'll just do the Kami, I think. Or I could do more off the spawns, but that doesn't seem super good right now. Well, if I do one more, it makes them put 1 more creature. No, it just trades for a servo. That's not really good. See, it's anything you put in front of it except that. Yeah, this is the reasonable block, I think. It's a fine order. I don't have anything to do. Fly 1, 1, and 3. All right, it's an 0/1 to start with, so it's a 4/5. So I didn't realize that. That's kind of nice. All right, so our next one's going to go on the 5/5 probably. Start doing some things. Victimize. Ah, I see. Playing. All right, we might lose this. We didn't draw a single removal spell this game, so that is part of it. Tap that. Yeah, that's pretty good. All right, all right. It's gonna be tough. There are definitely some draws in the deck that could help, but Ocelot's Pride. I don't think that matters too much. All right. Oh, that's interesting. That makes everything except their flyer unable to block. That's very interesting. Can I get to lethal here? The refurbished familiar does make it harder, but I could trample this up. Can I? I can bestow for 0 if I need to. 1, 2, 3. I guess I could do it for 2. This would become a 7 trample. This is a 4. It's 11. The block here, it's 12. Now the problem is they can get life after, and I don't have Marionette Apprentice in play to get that going. Can I get lethal some other way? Let's see. If I play Marionette Apprentice first, that essentially adds 3 damage to the whole thing, but it means I play Nyxborn for less, right? So I go Apprentice for 2, Hydra for 0 at that point, just to give Trample. So that's 1, 2, 1, 2. Then sack this for Sundering. Is this coming tapped or untapped? Tapped, okay. So okay, so this would be 5. They can still block this. 5, 9, 10. I'm 1 short in that scenario, I think. Sacking this for more trample damage, I don't think quite works either. If I sack all of them, 2, 1, 2, 2, I think block here, so this will be a 7. Wait, is that actually enough? No, it's still 1 short, I think. Man, I'm so close here. Like, actually. Do I just play the Hydra then? Just hope they can't remove it. Oh, man. Yeah, I think I do this because it's just the most expensive thing, but it's gonna be tough. I don't think I want to attack with it this turn. I guess I could have maybe put 1 more into it and attacked with it. Let's see. 2, 4, 5, 10. No, it doesn't quite work. They had the Flare of Malice. Okay. That's fine. Let's look at a 4-4 out of deal. It's not the end of the world. It's going to be harder to kill them now, but we got that out of their hand at least, I guess. And it can prevent lifelink by sacking an Eldrazi spawn, so there's that. Alright, well. So next turn I have... I guess next turn I have lethal if they have nothing flying and don't gain any life. But if I end up having to chump with the Eldrazi spawn, then it doesn't work. So I'll be one off. Modified creatures have lifelink. Ugh. It's annoying. Okay. Okay. Probably need them not to attack with both, and then I still need something to go right for me. But it's not impossible we win this game. Just not super likely. Pay 1 life, sack creature, make it sure, that's fine. It's not super likely to matter. Let's go block. Okay. Sack it. Alright. Do I have lethal? Party Thrasher. Doesn't really do anything, so I can attack for 8, 10, 11, and then I'm 1 off. Jeez, that's annoying. I guess I just play my creatures and still try to figure it out later. 8, 10, 11. Yeah, I'm just 1 off. I can't... There's no way for me to sack my creatures here. Alright, I'm running low on time, so I need to just go. Servo. Crasher. Alright. It's close. I think we're going to lose this just barely, but it's very close. Okay, don't care about this at all. Auto yield, because I will need the chump sack here. Obviously, if they have anything to interact with me, I'll lose, but fine. And attacking with both is definitely good here. Do I have a lightning bolt in my deck? Multiple, I think. Although I think that one can't go face, maybe. Oh, does that do it? Let's see. 9, 10, 11. Yeah, +2/+2 does it, I guess. So, okay. I will not be discarding a card. Go cast this. Doesn't really matter what I do here. So I'll have this fight this. Sure. 3. If they have removal in response, then okay, I'm dead. You did it. Could have chosen not to fight at all. That would have been fine too, but Like now I guess I lose to a pump spell. Not great. Yeah. Yeah, I shouldn't have fought anything. That was stupid. Alright. Still don't have a sideboard, so let's go. Yeah, if I just don't fight there, I guess I win. Man. Didn't think about it till after I made the play, so. Alright, we drew a lightning bolt. That's good. I guess I keep this. It's fine. Sack 4 red, because I have a double red card in hand, I guess. It's fine. A lot of basics. Drew half the basics in our deck. Alright. Pass. It's a slow hand, but yeah. Okay. Oh, I should have played the second mountain, I guess, though the chances they played two things I need to galvanic discharge aren't great. Alright, we'll galvanic discharge that one. Some conniving. Oh, ripples of undeath, huh? I'll just discard this. Kind of like the idea of ripples here. Thing is annoying to block if they can't kill it. We'll see if ripples ends up being good or not. Really having a hard time evaluating that card, because obviously it can just mill you out, but makes Fledgling Dragon better, I suppose. Let's auto yield here. And we'll see what they do. If they don't kill this guy, I don't know. We'll see. I expect this to die, but we shall see. Sack. Alright, that's annoying, sure. So that's what's happening. Landscape. Can't Kami plus ripples. I just want to play the dragon. Sure, they don't seem to have any damage-based removal. I guess they have the -3/-3. Screw it. Let's play this. Play landscape. Sack this right away. Swamp. Pass. Might run out of time. Storm Angel. Alright. Slightly annoying one, but we get something here to kill it. Oh, it got milled. Oh no, nothing yet. Banked Flames. Yes. One. Yes. Give me the flames. Okay. Kill that. Pass. At least he can't bring that one back because it got exiled. This is going to be a slow card, though, in terms of just the time remaining in the match. Be rough. Kami plus bridge is kind of cool. That's fine. Kill it. All right. Yes. I don't even know what I'm hitting, but something's got to be good here, right? Don't give me the land. Land. 4. Pass. It's probably gonna die. Well, Ripples certainly does draw a lot of extra cards. But the Grave Dig 4, I don't even know. Oh, that guy, yeah, that's annoying, sure. So I'll just dig that back. Hit here, twist the landscape. Just give me the 5/5. All right, the 5/5. I'm not at 11. I'll eventually have to stop paying for ripples. Got that. That's fine. Failure make me discard. Okay. I'll get rid of the Kami. Implant skip discharge. Okay. Yes. Discharge. Play. Or yeah, play this thing. Some dudes. Kill my thing, obviously. Yeah, it's gonna get a little bit tough. Just not have quite enough time here. Down to 8. Alright, let's just kill that. Blocks. Sitting on open mana, fine. Kill spell. No. Let's attack. This thing has reach. I bet neither of us knew that. Well, I know I didn't. Them. Alright, Grave Dig, cast with Entwine, cast. Yes, me, I'm the player. Don't have enough time, do I? I'm actually going to lose the stupid ripples. Grab that. 4. This. Yeah, I'm just going to die to ripples. That's unfortunate. All right. Yeah, we're dead here. Okay, well, I lost game 2 because of a mistake. I lost game 3 because I didn't know how Ripples of a Death would play, and now I know. It probably isn't worth it in sealed. These matches are really grindy, it feels like. So I think we're going to go ahead and take that one out. What do I bring back in is the question. This stupid charge bug. I don't know. Do I really want to 1-3? This thing's okay. I have some things that make tokens. All right, I'll play that. All right, well, I'll see you for match number 2 with this version of the deck. I did also go ahead and change and took out the Disciple of Freyles here, so we can't generate triple green. I suppose I could keep it in, cut a Twisted Landscape for an extra forest, but I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's really that strong anyway. I don't really be sacrificing my creatures all that much, so I think like this. All right, here we go. We're on the play here. Got land, bridge. No black mana, but this seems okay. Keep. Question is, do I want to play this battle? Probably not early, because I can always pay life for it later if I want to, and I'd prefer to just cast the card. It's obviously good. I'll have to decide between these two as well. Let's lead on forest, pass. I just play the Thrasher right away. That card seems pretty good. This can even dig me for lands, right? Oh, any phase you discard a card, exile top 2. You may play that card, yeah. Go for it. Because this is our bomb rare. Somehow. Nightshade Dryad. I would like to kill that card. Has Death Touch, so I guess the fight card doesn't do great against it. Breather Last I can't cast. That's unfortunate. Okay. I think I'll discard the Apprentice here. There we go. We'll grab a Fanged Flames. I can Convoke that if I want. Does Convoke work? Each creature. Oh, sick. Okay, so I can go Landscape. Do I want to sack the Landscape? I probably do. Means missing 1 damage, which is fine. Go play Landscape. Play this. And then we'll Convoke out that. That's how Convoke works, right? Or one of that creature's killer. This is fine. If I'm about to mess it up, then I guess I'll be sad. That. 1. 1. We'll see if I discard something next turn. I might not. But I could discard the Hydra, I guess. It's not doing that much. Card sweet. Party a Thresher. Killing our opponent's accelerant there is pretty good. Just gonna sit on 3 mana, that's fine. Sack this for a swamp. Vanig Discharge. I don't really want to discard that one. I want to discard the Hydra. It's probably fine. Just the landscape, fill the profane. Well, so I'll just take Twisted Landscape here. Go and attack my opponent. And do I just adapt this now? It's fine. I'll sit, even though I'm missing a damage. Don't really want to do that into open mana. Groundyard Lurker's Cycle. Sure. Seems acceptable. I need to draw another thread. I mean, I knew this deck would have problems with this, but... Bountiful Landscape. Search your library for a basic... Oh, this is just one of the things. Okay. Sure, you have an 0-4. That is an annoying blocker. I might actually have to kill that. It that heralds the end. Colorless spells cost less, colorless creatures have a bonus. Alright, we'll definitely galvanic charge that one. Let's bop you. To sack this for a swamp. Activate this thing. Alright, I'll dump the landscape. I don't want to use the ability. Horrific Assault and Breathe Your Last. So I'll just take a Breathe Your Last. Wait, I have to cast it this turn. Oh, they've conceded. Okay. Well, I was going to kill their 0-4 and just attack probably, but... Alright, so we're playing against some sort of Eldrazi type situation. Not that I have a sideboard still, but... Good to know these things, I guess. I think I'm happy to just run it back. Yeah, Party Thrasher seems pretty decent. Discard useless cards, get some good selection. Got us a little bit of mana when we needed it. Got rid of extra mana when we didn't need it anymore. And it's a lizard wizard, which is pretty sick. Alright, here we go. We're on the draw here. A little slow, but definitely keepable. Round. Twisted Landscape. And I guess I'll get a red first so I can Fanged Flames if I need to. Probably get a green. I can also Galvanic Discharge. I guess that's better, so let's do this. This. Two. Definitely don't want to let our opponents accelerate here. Right. Sack this for green. Well, let's just start with this guy. It's fine. Might have to play this Felder Profane. I really don't want to, but we need to keep playing lands to get this Titan's Vanguard out eventually. One's on nothing. I like that. Okay, landscape's good. Let's see. Definitely attacking. Oh, if there's some weird flash thing, then so be it, I guess. And the question is, how do I want to play it from here? It's my life. It's not under much pressure, so let's play landscape, play the commie. I don't know if I want to sack the landscape yet, because I might want Hydra or Fell the Profane. It kind of depends a little bit. See what they do, obviously. Gonna sit. All right. Just grab a green with this. Or nothing. I could grab nothing with it. That's fine, because I'm probably playing Titan's Vanguard this turn. Witness. This is okay. Because I should have grabbed the green there, because now I can't Hydra when I want to, but oh well. Alright, let's do this. Bellmeyer. Pay 3 life. Let's get a counter, get some damage. Might regret that decision, we'll see. But our opponent's just doing nothing, so I kind of want to attack them. We still have a removal spell at least. Alright, I guess they just flooded it, or didn't, I don't know, flooded or just had probably a lot of heavy cards in their hand, who knows. That was a pretty quick one. I have time for no, probably not, so we'll come back to this in a little bit. But won't be much time for you. I'll see you after round 3. Alrighty, here we are for the next round. His hand's got some landscapes, got a swamp, some removal. This looks completely fine to me. We're on the draw, unfortunately, so that means we can't play the Galvanic Discharge right away. What is this? Whenever a creature enters the battlefield, you gain energy and a life. You attack and pay 3. Yikes, okay, we're going to want to kill that one quickly. Let's go ahead and play the landscape. Pass here. Hopefully they don't make energy right away on turn 2. Get those counters. We'll see, though. Oh, if they just have nothing, that's really good for us. All right, go ahead and get a mountain. All right, and I guess here we'll go landscape again. Play. I guess I'll upkeep the discharge, even though I don't know, just in case they have some sort of weird protection. I want to play around it. Well, I guess now if they have a pump spell, it protected them. But this is fine. All right, so now let's see. We have a black in hand, so I guess I'll just get a green here. It's okay. I'll need another green eventually, but I kind of want to play the apprentice here and then curve into this thing. So let's just do that. Servo, that's fine. This is when you sacrifice another Eldrazi, but it's fine. Foreboding a landscape. Furbish Familiar makes me discard a card, which is annoying. The card's pretty good. I guess we'll discard one. Twisting Landscapes. I relish the idea of discarding my plays here, so. That is annoying with the Hydra in hand. It's going to be a card we're going to see a lot, I guess. It is 4 mana for a 2-1, I suppose. Not the best, but still annoying. I drew another one. This thing has reach as well. I think I just stack with both. I'm happy enough to trade my Marionette, I think. Although, maybe not, actually. I guess just having that around adds some extra damage that I don't really need to be getting rid of right now. So we'll just stack with the servo, play my reach creature, and see what comes of that. Or some Eldrazi dudes. Maybe this is the game where I play a giant Hydra off of some spawns. We'll see. We'll need to get another green before I can do that. Or a modified creature dies, manifest top card. Okay, we'll probably want to Fanged Flames that. Not that they have stuff to really do with it yet, but I think it's fine. The 4/4 Vigilance, I don't really want to deal with it. Draw. Ooh, Sundering Eruption. I think I'll hold on to that one. So let's just go Landscape. Could hold it, but no, if I draw another land, I want to do that. So let's go play this. Flames on this thing for one. Whatever. Attack my opponent for 3. And that's the game. All right. This opponent's on kind of awkward poor draws, I guess. This Guide of Souls card is pretty annoying. Okay. I don't really know what they're up to. I guess they're trying to do some modified stuff, probably. But again, we don't really have a sideboard, so there's not no reason to overthink it here. Just run it back. All right, this is decent. It's a lot of lands, but also some lands are spells, which is why we like these cards. I'll keep this. So I'll be getting a green off the witness here. Oh, this guy's back. All right. Card seems very strong to me. Your last is kind of interesting. It's a sorcery. I do want a green at some point, but I wonder if I can get away with extra black here for the breather last. I'll probably play the Gravedigg on turn 2. So yeah, I have enough. I think I can afford to just not get green mana yet. It might end up biting me in the butt. We'll see, but I need to kill this thing, I feel like. One lifelink adapt. When armor counters are put on it, it gains menace until end of turn. So bad. Aggressive start, though. Yeah, this might be a mistake, but I'm gonna get a black source here. Okay, second landscape's actually good, I think. So now let's go mountain. Make it 2/2. Obviously not the strongest mode of that card, but we need to not die right now. And we'll start just killing all of our opponent's stuff here, ideally. 2/2 mentor, okay, it's fine. Oh, drew the discharge now. A little late, but it is okay. Does work. When you attack, you may pay 3. When you do, put 2 counters on creature. There's an angel. So it is a double trigger, right? Whenever you attack, you may pay 3 when you do. So I think that's the second trigger, which means I can respond to that and then galvanic something. It's just 2/2 with mentor, nothing too special there. It's tricky. Kind of the reason to let them get mentor and stuff, but I think I'll play the landscape and just pass, and we'll see what they do here. A little awkward if they can remove my zombie, but that's another one. Not a big deal. Refurbished familiar is back. That is fine. I obviously don't love it. Either discarding the witness or the monk, and I think the witness is worse here. I need the lands. Now let's see how they do things. I imagine they're going to spend their 3 energy on something here. Let them stack these triggers. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if this works the way I think it works. I guess we're about to find out. Okay, it appears to. They're going to hit that with the counters. All right, let me... Yeah, I guess I'll just galvanic that now. Okay. This thing still gets a counter, but that's fine. Take my 2 here. Sack this for green. Oh, a second galvanic. Okay, that's pretty good. So I'll probably want to kill this right away then. And then we'll just keep up the galvanic for future things. All right, yeah, let's breathe your last on this thing. All right, pass. We'll take some flying damage, but that's not that big of a deal. Guess I can't actually play the Pinnacle Monk yet, but that's okay. We're adapting that, so let's kill it in response, I think. Now it's just 2-1 flyer versus our zombie. They're slightly ahead on the race, but that's obviously not that big of a deal. Okay, don't mind the Thrasher. It's interesting they're keeping these uncracked. I wonder if they need colorless mana. Oh, no. Now gonna do it. I guess maybe they hadn't had an opportunity. I wasn't really paying that much attention, to be honest. Back for 2. I could play the monk, but I think I'm just gonna hold on to it. It is pretty good in this spot. Getting one of my galvanic things back. This thing. When there's a battlefield, strand on basic. Okay, so that doesn't really matter. It's just 2-2 flying first strike. Which is a problem. We're gonna start dying in the air. Wait. Oh no, it's a non-creature spell, so this can't pay for the Pinnacle Monk, fortunately. Alright. Basking Brood Would I like to discard that one? Doesn't really feel like a 2-2 on the ground does a whole lot, to be honest, so I think I will. Hanged Flames and a Twisting Landscape. I kind of just have to take the flames here, right? Well, I could take the landscape, then fell the Profane, a 2-2, and then I have Pinnacle Monk, get the other thing back. Maybe that's better. Yeah, that actually feels fine. That, play it. Cast that. 4, 3. It's not the most efficient way to remove it, but I think it's okay. 3, 4. They're going to get something, maybe. Got a refurbished familiar. Okay, so I don't want to have cards in hand, or I want to have extra cards in hand. Crack this for an extra red. Tommy. Okay. If I get rid of this, I don't have an extra card in hand to discard. I just say no then. Go for Pinnacle Monk, getting back probably just Galvanic Discharge because cheaper is fine. I can even cast it right away if I wanted to, because my non-creature spells have Convoke, yeah. Nice. I just want to do it right away, then I get to keep attacking. Am I beating these flyers is the question. Might have to kill a flyer here, as annoying as that is. I'm about to lose this, and they're not gonna have yeah, I actually think I have to kill a flyer. So let's go ahead and pass here. That's fine. Tommy. Alright, yeah, let's just kill it. It's only during your turn or something? Non-creature. Oh, from exile, right. Okay, well, damage. How about that? Oh, the bite's pretty good. Okay, I do want the bite, so. Okay. Don't want to discard. Could kill both their creatures conceivably. I gotta lead on this, trying to kill the 3/4. I killed the 2/1 with that and use that for the 3/4. I guess it's safer to do it this way, so okay. Bridgeworks Battle cast. Start creature you control. Let's say maybe Zombie Token is the least valuable one to lose if I were to lose it. Zombie Token fights Refurbished Familiar. 3. Hit a Prowess. Panic Discharge, kill the Knight. Trigger Prowess. Or back for 1,000,000. And that doesn't feel too bad. Winning this race. If I draw anything bad, I can just cycle it away with the Party Thrasher. It's kind of nice. Cycled Decree of Justice. Okay. Fair enough. Let's have a lot of cards in hand. I wonder what they're sitting on. Can't be lands. I'm pretty sure they missed some land drops. No attack with that. I'm into that. I guess I do this card. This see target. Every next turn you play those. Plus one less for each life your opponent's lost this turn. What happens if I attack with my 2/2/2s? I just trade? Yeah, I think I will discard it. Okay, we got Dragon and Molten Gatekeeper. Well, I have plenty of cards in my graveyard, so let's grab the Dragon. Cast it. I just pass. I don't know, maybe I could have attacked with zombie token. It's probably fine to trade it for some soldiers, but it also seems okay. Sacrifice to Eldrazi, return it as Annihilator. Okay. 6/6. Sundering Eruption. Oh, does that win the game? Not quite. But if they chump the dragon, they're taking 2, 4, 5, 6 damage. With 10? Interesting. Could leave me dead to something. I kind of think I just get rid of it. Alright, we'll just take this guy. That's fine. 4. Which O1s I can chump with. It's pretty decent. Back in the air. I think it doesn't have reach, does it? No. Yeah, it's not too scared of the 6/6 because these Eldrazi spawn will do a pretty good job dealing with it. They can kill the dragon, things do get tougher, but this is about to be a 4/5. Okay. What is that? Counter on this. I think I'm just going to chump it here. I could go for some kind of multi-block, but that feels like it just runs into problems. Still need to answer my flyer. Okay, that's a new thing. All right. Okay. Discard. Hydra and Twisted Landscape. Well, unfortunately, I can't cast the Hydra for the bestow cost, but it's still okay here. I'm definitely attacking with the dragon. Am I attacking with other stuff? The 4/5 seems like an okay attacker as well. It's gonna trade for this, which that has vigilance. I'm about to play a 4/4 as well with trample. Yeah, this feels okay. Plenty of random chump blockers. Because I can do it that way, sure, it's fine. Not gonna pump the dragon. There's not really any reason to do that. Cast this. Bestow. 4/4. I don't know, they're on 4 life. Like, this feels okay. Eyeball creatures. Ah, I see. Alright, Suppression Ray got me. Fair enough. Something to consider, I guess. Not really going to change anything. Now we know that's a possibility. I would like... Why's my time that much lower than my opponent? Wow. Yeah, this looks fun. I think. No threats yet, but that's okay. I'm going to play this. And we'll start getting these twisted landscapes going, probably. Try to keep Sundering Eruption around. Where you need, that's fine. Oof. Just, here. Pass. We draw a creature at some point. Right? Oh, that's kind of a creature. Let's go landscape. Might end up playing my Sundering Eruption here to keep developing lands if I'm going to try to play this monk. Sack this for black. Nyxborn Hydra. Play it as a 3/3 if I want to pay some life. I'll wait a turn. Let's play this tapped. I have Breather last up. Panic Discharge up. If I get another land, and Nyxborn Hydra gets a little bit bigger, which is nice. Both just sitting here. Another Twisted Landscape's okay. Yeah, I'll just play this. It's gonna get killed, but I don't know. Need to play a threat, I feel like. It's a 4/5. They're gonna kill it. That's fine. Doesn't even cast it now. Kind of gross. But I guess there wasn't really much I can do about that. 4/5, so I have to use these on it. 3. So I should have considered cycling the landscape instead of playing it out. I just sort of automatically made the play here. And I can get a second green with it. This. Upon exile. Okay, that's annoying. A random card from the graveyard? Random card. Is it non-land? No. Sack this first. Increase the chance they hit that. Was it also a random card from the hand? Okay, we're probably gonna lose now. Pretty gnarly stuff. Judging Dragon not really doing the thing. Gross. Alright, well, that really stinks. Yeah, just two really powerful plays. Yeah, just the kind of quality we lack in our deck, unfortunately. This card's really messed up. And this one, I mean, I don't know, for 6 mana, I guess it's pretty good. I got a 5/5 and stole my Writhing Chrysalis and made me discard a card. That's quite good. And the problem is now they still have a million cards in hand, so like, I'll be able to deal with this stuff, but I'm gonna have very much left over. What they have here that they're thinking about. I mean, if things go somehow my way, then I get to use Breathe Your Last plus the battle to kill 2 other things, which is okay, but I feel like they're going to play something huge with these Eldrazi spawn. This thing hitting a nice proactive play for them was pretty unfortunate, I'd say. I'm going to pause the recording here while they keep us in suspense. All right, our thing resolved. We're going to get our card back. Pass. Just so many things that are bad for us. And they have 6 cards in hand. I can't imagine winning this game. But let's see. Won't concede quite yet. Taking 9 potentially this turn. What's this? When you cast a thing, make a thing. Yeah, I was worried the familiar was coming. That actually is a serious problem here. I'm supposed to discard the dragon? My next turn is kill these two. It takes all my mana. I can galvanic this at some point. Probably be a good idea. Yeah, I think I have to get rid of the dragon. Not a fan. But here damage. Party Thrasher. Well, that'll be good at some point. Right, let's go breathe your last on this. 3. Some prowess value. Battle. Oh, no, this is no colors. I was like, I could gain more life there, but true. That one. 3. It's now a 6/6 with 3 damage marked. Yeah, I'll attack. If they want to trade both creatures for it, then it's a-okay. They want to chump with their O1, that is also fine. Just take it, that is also acceptable. Hopefully there's not a second one of these coming. Oh, something bigger is coming. That's not good. Okay, they're making a 7/7. Cool. Yeah, like I said, they just have too many cards in hand at this point. It's going to be pretty tough. I think we're dead. I'll keep playing, but that for discarding, I guess. We're going to chump the 7/7 this turn. I should probably kill this right away. Kill that. It's kind of nice to get the prowess on their turn, I guess, but I don't really want them to get more spawns and more effects, so let's just do it. And the monk's pretty prized into blocking the 7/7 anyway, so yeah. They have another removal spell. Maybe they don't have the right colors for it. They tap all of their black. Oh yeah, sure, that works. Alright, yeah. Just better quality cards that game, I think, was the main issue. They hit really, really nicely off the Abomination. I think that card's just really to begin with. Alright, not off to a flying start here, but you know, we might still recover. Let's see how the last two go for us. Alright, here we go. We get to be able to play. Yeah, I think you have to keep a hand like this. It's not exciting, but it's got a removal spell. It's got a Pinnacle Monk to get her thing back. Feels fine. Let's see. I guess I'm getting a red here. That feels reasonable. Let's cast our Fanged Flames if we need to. Back. Red. It's going to be slightly tricky deciding between the second green and the second red. I would like to bestow this Hydra potentially at some point here. Well, if I draw another landscape, then it'll be easy. Guess I'll just get a green here. Feels okay, and then we can red off of that one if we need to. All right. Nothing. Forest. Swamp. Now I'm a little tempted to try and cycle this Twisted Landscape. Doesn't mean no double red for the monk, though, which is not great. But there's like 8 Twisted Landscapes in my deck. I'm not doing anything. I'm gonna potentially think about that. Still flooded, so I think getting rid of the extra land makes sense. We do have an X card in hand, but is this token system you draw? I'm probably gonna care what it does. Yeah, let's cycle this. Party Thrasher, okay. Would have been nice to have a second red, I guess, so I can do that plus something else, but that also works. Alright, let's go Forest. I will kill this, I think, right away. That. We'll see. I'll get another red eventually. Wish I fetched the red instead of the green now, but I didn't really consider the sequencing here, I guess. I think this card's a little bit dangerous. Leave it alive. I don't fancy my Thrasher's chances here, but I'm not doing anything else, so let's go for it. I don't know if I'm discarding anything to it, because I kind of like my hand, but what our opponent does here. I'm going to kill it. Well, now I don't have to worry about that, I suppose. Okay, I guess I will use this landscape to get an extra red. You want to play this Pinnacle Monk at some point. I don't know if I want to get back Galvanic Discharge. That's maybe a little bit weak. Good face or anything. So I think I'm going to try to get back either Breather Last or Fanged Flame here. But let's see what happens. And then ideally you put the Nyxborn Hydra on the Monk. Plan. One is making some good land drops. I mean, if they have giant things in their deck, it's going to be a little bit annoying. Content. Right? A swamp. They're not playing black, so I shouldn't need to hold anything back for discard, and our Thrasher's gone. I just don't see any reason to play the Hydra with no value. Like, I want to bestow it. This looks like a thing I'm probably going to kill. Appa Cannoneer. Wow. Just straight up. The Ward 4 is slightly annoying, but I can Fanged Flame it. Oh no, it's a 5/5 now. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I can actually just kill it. I have 7 mana. Nice. Alright. Yeah, let's just kill it. 1, 2, 3. Wait for the ward. There's the Kami. That's a good one too, but let's lead on Monk, I think. Last 1, 2, 5. Breather Last. It's the turn. Pretty nice little play. And getting through the ward on a Kappa Cannoneer is not something you do super commonly. Especially with a 3-mana spell, but that's alright. You've got a 2/2. Deal. Adapt it right away. Sure. I'll probably Fanged Flame it. That's fine. I also drew a Galvanic Discharge. That also does 4 at this point, though, and I can do it instant speed, so that feels like it's going to be better later. Let's just do the Fanged Flame. 2. Prowess. Opponent. Kami. It's a nice one to put the Hydra on as well, just because Death Touch Trample is a pretty sick combo. So we have 2 more removal spells. We have the Hydra that can now pump for +5/+5 in Trample, which is a lot. Copy Crook. Okay. I guess they can make a monk here to get back. Sure. Got it. We're gonna Fanged Flame the 1/3. That is also acceptable. I'm gonna keep the blast, or the Galvanic Discharge rather. This Pinnacle Monk doesn't seem like that massive of a threat. For the moment at least. Now they're tapped out. Let's do the Hydra play. I want to play this for one more counter, or would I rather keep it in hand? I think keeping it in hand's pretty good. Could be relevant. +5/+5 seems like a good amount. This even triggers prowess because I cast it as a creature spell. Thank you for 8 trample. Our opponent's at 9 now, so Sundering Eruption, if they can't remove this, will be pretty good. Even if they can, the Nyxborn Hydra kind of gets in there. Well, a 5/6, so don't hate that. Can't do anything here. I'll take whatever you want to throw at me. Pass. Okay. Well, I will attack. I guess slightly smaller this turn. That's okay. I don't see a ton of reason to do anything first. So let's just go to combat, see if they bounce or anything. These things are freaking 7/7. Like, it's a lot. I just need to do something here. I have multiple removal spells lined up, though. Because, like, tussling with this thing in combat is not going to work out super good for them. Okay. Kozilek's command. Target player creates, blah, exile a thing with value X. Sure, so you get a bunch of scions, and my thing gets exiled. They can't stop exile, so fair enough. But should be fine, I think. 5. They do still have lethal in play now with the Sundering Eruption. So, I mean, we'll see if they can do something cool with all these spawn tokens. It's a lot of extra mana, potentially. They have 4 cards in hand. See if they can do something sick. I guess I maybe should have killed that. I don't really want to block it. Forgot about the conniving bit, but whatever, it's fine. Iterating gone. All right. Terribly worried about that. The hope is they tap out and Sundering Eruption gets in there. Cast this spell, tap a thing, and put a stun counter on. Gross, but okay. Four, 5. World. Into a second one? Alright. Fair enough, I guess. Still not that bad, honestly. Still at 18. I'm pretty healthy. Oh, I could just cast this? I don't think that's good here, fortunately. I think I just kill some of their stuff. Let's kill this monk before they get more value out of it. Three, okay. Then I mean, I'm probably always killing one of these. I just do it right away. I afford to take 8 and hold it back for something else. Potentially. I'm just worried I'm going to kill one of these and they're going to play something really scary. Taking 8 isn't actually a disaster here. I think I'm going to just pass. This also stops a lot of potential shenanigans from happening, which is fine. I'll just take 8. Deal. So you don't know about the Sundering Eruption, right? Just need to make sure, like, if they play a flyer or something, I would be try and kill it. Aha. Alright. I guess that gains you a lot of life. Somewhat annoying. Okay. Yeah, and I guess you still have all these spawns to do stuff with. Now I might kill the 4/5. I'm going to be spending a lot of mana next turn. Oh, second Nyxborn Hydra. Interesting. I could bestow that and see if it works. I could also just hit them. They only have 3 damage showing. I could hit them and get some blood-soaked insight happening. I could also just max Nyxborn Hydra on this and have 2 Tramplers coming in for 15 damage. Essentially eats a lot of spawns. By Sundering Eruption. Get in for 10. I can cast this for 2 mana, right? Get 3 spells. That feels like it has to be pretty good. Alright, let's go Sundering Eruption cast. So, destroy target land. It's controlling research area for basic land. That's battlefield tapped. I guess I'll get rid of their island just to Put off some potential avenues here. 1, 3, I think. Doesn't spam as delivery. Hold on. Should I just go for the kill? I should probably just go for the kill. Can I kill? So that costs 3. 1, 2, 3. I can Hydra for 2, which would be 2. This puts a counter on itself. So 10. That is exactly 13. Yeah, let me use the forests up then. Sundering Eruption cast. Island. 1, 3. Okay, they didn't flood the mana. So against a single red, I'm not too worried about casting this. So let's cast with Bestow on this thing. 2. Done. Stacks for 13. All right, got there. Nice Sundering Eruption value. Once another one of these Eldrazi style decks, it looks like. Interesting inclusion. Complex Command. Double Petrifying Meddlers. Gross. They have a clone. Some pretty good cards in their deck. Really a ton I have out of the sideboard still, so back and hope for the best. All right, what is this? Yeah, this looks fine. I guess I don't have green without playing the bridge. Draw here. I guess I do want to get a green going, so I guess I play this tap. I could play the mountain, so I have Galvanic Discharge up and then just pay some life for this. It's also not too bad, because I definitely want to do this on turn 2. I think put it this way. We'll see. Maybe this ends up costing me. I'll probably end up playing the Bloodsoaked Insight as a land, but we'll see how many lands we end up getting here. Possible I don't do it that way. Forest into Dread. Oh, yeah. Now I'm sad because I do have to take a turn off to kill that. That's okay, though. Apprentice is interesting. Definitely can't let them ramp. Probably means next turn is going to be Blood-Soaked Insight as a land, plus the Basking Brood Scale here. And as we saw in an earlier match, Brood Scale plus this Vanguard card is a pretty nice little combo. Kind of annoying too. I mean, am I supposed to keep... Maybe I'm supposed to keep this. Maybe I need the value. Maybe I play my own Witness because I can double 2-drop next turn. Yeah, alright. We'll see, we'll see. I imagine their next turn is adapt this, get their Nightshade Dryad back, which is pretty gross. That's like nice set of turns, but what am I gonna do about it? Unless they just need a landscape possibility. Yeah, Dryad. Looks rough. It's kind of out-tempoing us a little bit. Oh, that's awkward. I want to play my 2/2 drops this turn. We'll figure it out later, I guess. Yeah, not casting this Insight may end up costing me here. Attack. I'll trade this further. Dryad, I don't mind. Yeah, I didn't figure that would happen. It's just free damage. Might as well take the opportunity. Alright, they're casting 6-drop. Yeah, kind of need a black source here for the fell. Comes back. All right. It didn't seem like they had a ton of artifacts, so it's mostly a 5/5. Am I supposed to block this? No, because I'm about to potentially get some Titan's Vanguard values. I should chill, but... Okay, that was a fine draw. It lets me cast the Vanguard, which does a lot, actually. I guess I'm going to get a counter on this. No, I'm not. That's not colorless. Never mind. I'll get a counter on these two, though. This will make their thing. That all seems fine. Play 5. So I like ability. No reason to attack. We're behind, but I mean, that was a nice draw. If we didn't draw land there, we were pretty dead. Now we maybe have a chance. We'll see. Obviously, if they can make it Cannoneer unblockable, that's going to be tricky, but not a ton I can do about that. Stow that thing. Oh, and so then see. I see. I'm at 12. Trample. There's no way I'm killing it in combat, so I guess I'm blocking it. Yeah, I'll just block with all my color stuff. Trades, they end up with a 5/6 that I can at least fell the profane, though not right away. Is what it is. I do at least have the evolution witness to get something back. That's kind of nice. I get a bunch of triggers. That's kind of... All right. Another twisted landscape is not the strongest thing in the world, but it is okay. So I need to get a black source. That much is clear. I need to return something with the evolution witness. Question is, do I return the big thing or the smaller thing that I can play right away? How am I dealing with this Hydra? I guess I'm taking 5 and then killing it with Fell, probably. So I probably should just get the bigger card back. Let's see. 1, 2. I'm gonna have 6, 7 mana with the spawn. I can't fell plus Vanguard in the same turn, which is annoying. I'm playing this landscape, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, what do I want to get back here? I think I just have to get the bigger creature. That just makes sense. 1, 2. Wait, I could have casted this turn off the spawn. Oh, I'm an idiot. Yeah, but then I couldn't sack landscape. Maybe that's not it. We're gonna get it. Gonna eat some damage off the Hydra. That's fine. Okay, I need them to stop having giant things every single turn. Our Ember makes 4 damage. Not ideal. Not ideal. I plan a heck of a lot worse. Sack these. It's mountain. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm just gonna chump with this. Right. There's another 1. I need to get a cheap drop here. Okay, Galvanic Discharge actually does the thing pretty decently. I can fell this, discharge one of these two. Take 5. I mean, it's not ideal, but it's what I'm doing, I guess. On discharge now, does it matter? We'll just assume they have nothing. I mean, it's like super obvious because they know I have a 5-drop in play, so why am I not playing it, right? So it's fine. It's discharge. Guess I'll go for this one. Sure. Fell this one. I take 5 or do I block? I should probably block, actually. Feels like saving the life is good here. Alright, I mean, they're not doing anything. They either have removal spells or they're just flooding. I guess we'll hope it's flooding. Kappa Cannoneer plus Nyxborn Hydra was a pretty nasty combo. I'll say that. If they can remove this, which seems likely, then we're pretty dead. This is another Hydra. One Null Drift. That's kind of gross. 4/4 Flying Annihilator 1 draw 2. What the heck? What is this card? That's messed up. It's a good attack. Oh no, they're not attacking? Wait, they're attacking with that? Okay, yeah, no, that attacks makes sense. The other one, not so much. Alright, how am I beating a 4/4 flyer? I think I'm not, is the answer. Let's lead on this guy, and what am I looking for? I don't even know. Or All right. Yeah, this Kami doesn't look like it's doing a whole lot for me. But I guess I'm max punished for not killing this over the Skoa Ember Mage, because now I could have killed the 4/4 flyer. It's gonna be pretty tough. It's a 4 cards in hand because this thing drew 2 cards. Like, what is this? I'm just gonna concede now. I'm running out of time here, so. All right, well, let's run it back. Hope we draw better. This is, oof, pretty nasty one there. Play first. Escape first. Not amazing, but I'll keep. Kind of a bad threat and a pretty good answer. Sack it. Gotta try and be a little optimal with my time usage. I'm falling really far behind all my opponents. I don't know why I'm playing so slowly today, but I am. I think I'm just going second swamp on turn 2, unless I draw something. Oh, yeah, it's still fine. Dryad, kill it. Not have a way to get it back. Our landscape. All right, it's not the worst. You get a second red, which is necessary, and starts feeling the dragon a little bit. I want to breathe your last that thing. Not really, but maybe. Evolution Witness. Yeah, I guess I'm playing that card. I'm getting back a landscape that I can then cycle or something bad, I guess. Not amazing there. You might just kill it here. Honestly. Yeah, sure. Oof, and they're gonna get the. That's really. Oh, second Nightshade. What the heck? Alright. Not loving this situation that I'm in. Party Thrasher's okay. The landscape. Mr. Thrasher. Sack the landscape here for red. I mean, now the idea of getting the dragon going is a little less ridiculous if this lives. See whether it does or not. Okay. I think I block if they have a trick or something. I also have Breather Blast. They just have a burn spell to finish it off. That's also not that big of a deal. That thing, sure. Chances are I kill it or get my mountain going. 4/5's kind of big. I just kill it. I'll draw something to play. It's fine. Oh, Gravedig's interesting. Okay. Okay. Get rid of this. Tommy or Breathe Your Last. guess I just take the breather last. Kill this thing too. Seconds for red. Pass. Alright. Well, we'll see if they run out of stuff. You have threshold now, at least. 5 drop or 6 drop. Yeah, second one of these. That's fine. Stunning this thing doesn't really do anything, so I don't care too much about that. See if they have removal for a 5/5 flyer. I might actually keep this swamp in hand for now. If I play it is the question. I think I do. We're paid there, that's okay. I want to be able to grave dig and stuff, so. Feels like my clock's just getting run down. I did not take that long that turn. Is this some exile bullshit? Oh, it's Kappa Cannon here. Not really winning the race here, is it? Maybe it is, I don't know. Dump this guy. Yeah, that feels fine. Blood Soaked Insight looks good. Choose that one. I will attack my opponent for 5 damage in the air. Cast Blood Soaked Insight for 2. Insight cast. This opponent. Oh, it has Convoke as well. Yeah, let's Convoke it. Why not? Unfathomable Truths. Draw 3 and create an O1. Okay. Island and Foreboding Landscape. Sure, let's go Landscape. Play this. 3, 4, 5. Played a land, so that doesn't work. Alright, well, this is fine. I have a chump blocker now. They really need to deal with this dragon. It's gonna be a thing that they have to deal with at some point. They're starting by cycling, I'm pretty happy. 15. Probably will chump if I'm given the chance. Copy Crook as the dragon? No, as that thing. You don't get the trigger on that, so should have just made a Kappa Candy. Imagine. Terrific Assault looks good. Okay. The landscape. I'll choose the Hydra, which I can't currently cast for the good cost, but I'll still take it. All right, let's go Island. Let's go Salt. I'd like to have an Eldrazi while I do this. Oh, I can't. And my colors are awkward this turn. Pretty annoying, but okay, it's fine. Terrific Assault. 5 goes here. Oh, that means I can't play that thing. I just make a giant thing instead. Just cast the giant thing instead. Stow it. Done. Have a chump blocker if I need it. What? These things have reach since when? The one where it's fine. Obviously a bad play, but I didn't realize they had reach because half the stuff in the set randomly has reach. Not very obvious what it is. I have a minute left, so I don't really have time to think about it. Well, now I might lose because I kind of needed that flying threat. I guess I can grave dig. It's probably going to be the play. Perfect Assault's a sorcery. Yeah, so next thing is going to be grave dig for that. I don't know if I'm going to get the creature. I don't know if the 2/2 really affects things all that much. 1, 2, 3, 4. I probably want to cast Assault on something and then attack. Although these still have the stupid Death Touch. So that's kind of... Well, not if you tap it. Is their own Hydra? Or is this Kozilek's whatever nonsense? Their own Hydra. Okay, making an 11/11. I'll take it. Can I beat that? I actually need extra green. Let's get rid of this guy, maybe. Pinnacle Monk. Sure. Pinnacle Monk do anything. Doesn't really look like it. I can get a Sundering Eruption back, which I can't play. Alright, we don't have time or the creature presence, so whatever, we're dead. Oh, this sealed went horribly, so that'll do it for this video, I suppose. I don't think I'll play out my 5th match since 3-2 is the best record to get you anything, so. Call it here, it's a long enough video as is, but you know. That's sealed for you. We opened kind of badly, to be honest. We didn't open... Are we playing any rares in the deck? I think we're playing like 1 rare in the deck, right? I thought we had a rare in here. Do we not have a single rare in the deck? Oh, we do. We have the Party Thrasher, who was pretty good, to be honest. So that one was solid, but it wasn't exactly a bomb. And then let's look at the rest of our rares here. Wow, how are there this many? So we got 3 flares, 2 of which are pretty bad. One's playable, but not amazing. Thing that makes lands at the islands, a jet medallion, a Krurk, son of Yawgmoth, a Kudo, which would be fine in the right deck, but it wasn't really for us. This, which ended up just milling us out, and then Spymaster's Vault, which, because of our land situation, we couldn't really play. So that's a lot of really bad rares, man. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this. I probably won't be playing more sealed. I'll probably stick to draft, but I just like to get one in, even though we got absolutely thrashed there. So hope you enjoyed watching us lose really badly. But that'll do it for this one. If you did enjoy, consider hitting like, subscribe, all the good YouTube buttons. They do help me out. I appreciate it. That'll do it for now. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.